much. I'm sorry. I didn't even know he was up. What up? Discussions with Didi Parker. Long time no see. It feels like it, right? It's been a little minute. I've been super busy, but it is all good. I am not complaining. Super busy doing things. Birthday. So I'm still celebrating the birthday. It is still Pisces season. It's still United States of Pisces. What up, Chev? What up, Jeff? Welcome to Discussions with Didi Parker. Like I said, long time no see. It feels like it's been a minute, but just been busy. Hey, Chev, with interviews and celebrating the birthday. Like I said, it is still United States of Pisces season. We are still celebrating. We are still going strong. Pisces gang. You already know. But I want to get straight into it because this is going to be a short one today. You guys are familiar with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I love her, but I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, especially my ladies today. She said that basically men are more serious about relationships than women, and explains why women are okay with being side chicks. So let's take a listen to Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and what she had to say. Hold on, here we go.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
And we could go here with it.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
What do you think it is inside of women that allows them to be a side chick?
That's a self-love deficit, a self-worth deficit. That's a daddy issue, a parental issue. Some women have mommy issues. We don't talk about that enough. They are so resentful toward their mothers that any woman that they can tear down is a representation of them tearing down their mother that they've been mad at. And so if I could sleep with your man knowing that that's going to dismantle you, when I really want to be able to dismantle my mother, who either abandoned me, who wasn't there, who mistreated me, who abused me, or who I had this resentment toward, then guess what? Every woman from that point on is just going to get it. And it's unfortunate because we blame women's bad decision making, right? Or they're misbehaving on daddy issues. But we don't talk about how there's mommy issues that women have as well. We always put mommy issues on men. But when a woman has resentment towards her mother, because again, they felt like the mom didn't show up in a way that she should have, then that woman has it out for other women. And that's easier for her to get into positions of being second. Also,
all right, yeah, I know that is very long, but what are your thoughts on this today? High healing hurt. Do you agree with her? Hola, welcome to Discussions with, didn't she say a lot? She broke it down. So, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, basically said she believes men are more serious about relationships than women, and explains why women are okay with being side chicks. What up, Super Pat? Welcome Discussions with Didi Parker. This is a short one today. Need to know how you feel about this one. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant believes men are more serious about relationships than women, and explains why women are okay with being side chicks. I like what she said about we do not talk about enough about how some of y'all got mommy issues. It do make sense what she said now, why some of y'all be so quick to, like she said, tear down another sister, another black woman. What she said, she was dropping some facts. Okay, new folks, I'm gonna play this video again so you can see it. So let me turn this around so you can see and hear. Hold on.
Now,
I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's very long.
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step, and women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting. And they're...
What do y'all think? What are your thoughts? How y'all feeling? Y'all quiet. Babe says sheesh. What are your thoughts? Does she have some valid points on what she's saying today? What are your thoughts? Are men more serious about relationships than women? From your observations, are men now more serious about relationships than women? I don't know. I don't know who's more serious, who's not. I say it just depends on the person to determine the level of who is serious and who is not. Supat said, men that want kids, yes. So you feel like men are more serious about relationships? Hey, boo.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
How are you, birthday girl?
Thank you, girl. Still, hey, stick girl, still in birthday mode, but here we are.
Okay, you should celebrate.
Healing
I'm gonna
hurt.
give you a little...
Hold on before you get into it, because we got some new folks that hopped on here. I want to play back. Hey, Stick. Hey, Mama. I want to play back a little bit of the video because she was very long-winded. But Dr. Shanae, I think I'm saying her name right. Shanae, Dr. Shanae Bryant believes men are more serious about relationships than women, and breaks down why basically women are okay with being side chicks. Now the side chick part, healing her, I agree with. I didn't know it was a thing called mommy issues though. But hold on before we get into it. Like I said, let me do the video real quick.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more,
Bear with me.
men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in the man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
What do you think it is inside of women that allows them to be a side chick?
That's a self-love deficit, a self-worth deficit. That's a daddy issue, a parental issue. Some women have mommy issues. We don't talk about that enough.
Wow.
They are so resentful toward their mothers that any woman that they can tear down is a representation of them tearing down the mother that they've been mad at.
I know she said a lot, but y'all, she said a lot. But what are your thoughts? I mean, does she have a point? Are men more serious about relationships than women?
You want my truth? From my
Yep.
point of view, from watching Cheyenne Bryant, um, when I first heard her speak, it sounded okay till I watched her actions. She speaks good, but her action shows desperate.
You
So,
hurt. I don't know why it's so hard. Why I can't
because
hear?
can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you like it's low.
It was because I was getting in my thoughts of what. Okay, I think if she talks long enough, she'll convince herself those same morals and values because um I think she's been hurt a lot, and so what she does is, because can I tell you, when she first started her journey, she used to attack men and tell men, you are supposed to be this, telling a man what they supposed to be. But we saw her at a club with the see-through outfits on,
Ah,
not
ah.
presentable for herself. And I think we the same age. So my whole thing is you can't practice one thing and preach and don't act in that way. I'm just saying she needs to take her own advice, is all I'm saying. Because what happens with a woman like her is she will cause confusion. Because she wants to sound good, but she needs some healing. It's almost like the Ayana Fix My Life.
Yes.
They want to fix everybody's hurt, but have not done so inside because she'll go tell Cam Newton about himself. She'll go tell Shannon Sharp about himself. She'll go tell all these men, but Paul Pierce put her ass on blast
Yeah.
and
Ah.
said, baby girl, you cannot be one way, but you stressing, oh, she has her own set of rules for herself and then the rules that she tells the world. So that is totally delusional. And if I'm mistaken, not mistaken, she said she's a woman, so she spoke on it. We are delusional because if we wear anything that is not naturally born from God to us, but expect a man to be something, girl, that's delusional.
Yeah.
Having rules for having rules for men but don't apply to itself. We got to take a long, hard look in our mirror and stay there for 24 hours and point everything we love about ourselves. Because I think what women did was they took so much time hating themselves in the mirror that they took that hate and projected it everywhere and said men are the problem. So
Mm.
now they're seeing men are not the problem. Now, oh, it's us. I been said that though. Didn't I say it was us? Because we have to be able to fix ourselves. We're women. Men can only fix men. They can't fix women. Women have to be a willing participant to want to fix themselves.
Yeah.
Self-esteem is esteem of self, like Micah Cat Williams said. So if what I wake up and do for Momo has anything to do with you, that means you watching Momo too much, right?
Yeah.
So the same with Dee Dee Parker. If I'm looking at Dee Dee Parker all day and all I can do is point out anything bad on Dee Dee Parker, that says a lot of ish about Momo.
Well, Momo. Hey, Mr. Lion. Hey, well, because women. I, that's why I agree. Certain things in that I agree with. Babe said interesting, self-secured. Mama said another black woman bashing another black woman for clout. New folks, hey, welcome to Discussions with Dee Parker. We're talking about something that Dr. Shanae Bryant said about she believes men are more serious about relationships than women, and explains why women are okay with being side chicks. She basically said women are okay with being side chicks because they got mommy issues, which is something I was like, okay, yeah, she's right. Women don't
I
talk
don't think it
about.
has to
Let
do
me
with mommy or
That's a
daddy
great
issues.
question.
hold on one second. Let me play a
Uh,
little bit of this video. Little
Y'all
bit.
know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be
You know,
men,
her like, nope.
who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational. with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step, and women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
What do you think it is inside of
And
women
then I
that
play this
allows
little
them to
last
be
bit, and we'll get back
a
into it real
side
quick.
chick?
'Cause we
That's
got
a
10 minutes.
self-love deficit, a self-worth deficit. That's a daddy issue, a parental issue. Some women have mommy issues. We don't talk about that enough.
Wow.
They are so resentful toward their mothers that any woman that they can tear down is a representation of them tearing down the mother that they've been mad at. And so if I could see...
All right, healing hurt. So back to it, girl. Because she said a lot. Mama said, why does everybody think they're a relationship expert, men and women? And Mr. Lion
Nobody
said,
wants to.
right, Mr. Lion said, because being a relationship expert is the new hustle, baby.
That made me, because it's the truth. What the thing is, if everybody's an expert at everything, then how can you experience life for yourself? If,
Exactly.
if you, okay, because like I said, I don't agree with everything Corey Holcomb say because he be saying some rant. But about this woman, he had a right pinpoint on the nose. And I'm going to tell you what she does. And I'm not judging her. I'm teaching a very teachable moment of how to watch for people who play both sides. I
Wait,
have
you
been
talking
with
about the
women who
woman that he put his hands on? And he went on and said that TMZ ruined his life?
nah, that dude needs issues. He has issues, but the thing is, with issues, at least he knows he has issues. His show is called 5150. He tells you, I'm half off. I know that. This young lady scares me because she can portray to look well put together, but the information is she's teaching you to be this way, Dee. But when they show her in live, she's out there, pick me, pick me. She's doing side chick behavior, but she's saying, be this, it's being hypocritical. Being married, if everybody wants marriage, they don't know what responsibility is until you're married because you are responsible for someone else's health, mentally and physically. It is
Yeah.
not easy to be that person, but yet they'll want it because they want the paint up of what it looks like. But it's not a lookup.
Uh-oh. You got muted, healing herself. Lion
It's
said,
my baby. They rising up the
uh,
garage.
okay.
They walking the dog. Just come on.
Uh,
So I'm trying not to make that noise.
okay. Lion said, because being a relationship expert is a new hustle. Relationship and love is big business. Yes, so is religion. Yep, so is religion. Hey, JB, happy Wednesday. Mama said, I'm out here in this single life. I have found so many men who are damaged and bitter, and I never put down men, even though it's out there.
I said what I said when we were talking about the picnics in the park. I said everybody needs to start their first day in therapy.
Yeah,
Because do you really want to be with a person who got everybody comes with issues? If we all got a parent, which I'm sure we all have two parents, if we all came the same way, so if everybody got the same issues, that's a cop out to blame. Okay, I got mommy issues, I got daddy issues, so I'm gonna treat people wrong. No, what it is this the person you want to be with? Choose that person every day. That's what love looks like. Choosing you every day so you can wake up in a environment of this is what I want to be the example of, and I want to show and exhibit that. I
right,
don't just show love to my husband. I show it to our children. I show it to his mother. I show it to everybody so they know it's not just me and my love, but it's his family and what he came with. But my relationship and my union was totally unique and different than anybody's relationship. So that's why I say you can't come on a platform and say all relationships need to be this way.
Yeah.
No, every relationship uniquely is designed by two people who are taking that vow to say, we're going to do this. We're going to ride or die this for better or for worse. What happens is we love the for better, bail out on the for worse.
Hello. I was just saying this to my mom. I was like, my my brother's wife. I said she is an angel sent from God. Cause some folks, given my brother's situation, probably would have threw the deuces, but she's 10 toes down with him. So I said that's right there. Now that's love till death do you part, in sickness and health, for better.
My
You know what I'm
brother got
saying? So that's
married.
love. Yeah.
My brother, when he got married this last time, I was in a home temporarily because I'm not from here, but I had to go back home to do some business. And I was like sitting in my brother's home watching him about to make a decision and marry a woman. So I got to see it before he asked her hand in marriage. I was like, that's the one for you because what I saw my brother do, I've never seen him do for a woman before.
Really?
He finally submitted and unconditionally chose his wife. And it looked good on him. It brought him back to life.
Yeah.
They got two babies. And so now his family is a completion because my dad passed away, put a, like, I don't know, it put a bitter on a lot of people because we were still trying to figure out our relationship with our dad. And then
Mhm.
once he did die, we couldn't do anything about it but just grief. So
Mm.
that's why I tell people, men in relationships, if you still got parents on this earth, mend because that could be the missing piece too, why you never have successful relationships to begin with. So I always tell people, if you have parents on this earth, forgive the parents because we don't know what their mental was before we were birthed, and we don't know that our birth was actually probably what saved our parents.
Mm.
So I'm like, man,
Hold on.
that's
Mama said people with issues are in denial. I'm just saying. Mr. Lyon said, "Where did for better or for worse come from, or where did till death do us part?" Isn't that well? I've never
the
been married.
vow say in sickness and in health.
Um,
And I
Mama.
don't remember my vows verbatim, but I remember the ceremony. It's a vow. Like you really are talking to God when you make that commitment. You saying this is what you're going to actually do. Now I don't remember what it actually says, but I know it has to do with for better, like for sickness and in health. Like
I thought it was in the vows for sickness and in
I
health.
thought so too, but that's what I'm saying. I don't
Okay, Mr. Lyon, I might
seriously.
have to look that. I might have to look that up because I've never been married, so I don't know. Mama said, depends on the worst because if the worst puts your life in jeopardy, it's not worth it. Well, yeah, if the worst puts your life in jeopardy, then absolutely, it's not worth it. But let's do final thoughts. I told you guys it's going to be a quick one today. I promise you, I am going to get all of these videos posted. It has been a crazy, busy couple of
Nah,
weeks.
it's good,
I
baby.
am
It's your
not
birthday.
complaining.
You told us in advance.
I'm not complaining because God has been blessing me. He has been amazing. So hopefully the blessings continue to flow as they will because we claiming
I
it.
my final thoughts on this though, I like where Cheyenne was going because she meant well, but I think honestly you need to heal in the area you're trying. She can't have no ill feelings towards men or women when she speaks. Because once you pick a side, you're choosing a side. And if she's choosing men over women, she's worse than if we do, like for us to say we're team women. We run the world, that leaves men out. If we say we're team men, that leaves women out. I don't
Yeah.
want to leave nobody out. I want us all to see us in it. Our part we play, their part they play, so we can heal in it and understand. Yes, we all effed up. Let's heal first so we, because all we're going to do is keep going into a cycle of it looks good at first, and then their true story come out, and now you're seeing these triggers popping out because it looked like something familiar. So that's why I say if we really want union and marriage, girl, it ain't easy. It's not. It's
Yeah.
hard work, but it's worth it all if you love someone.
Yeah. Epic, I gotta hop off of here, so this was a short one today. It was only certain aspects of this I agreed with her on,
I'm just saying,
where the
I'm
men
sorry.
where the men I feel like where she said, but I definitely feel like she is spot on where she's talking about women having mommy issues. And you know what? I don't recognize because I'm so close to my mom, and I'm like, how could you ever? But there are people out there that don't get along with their mothers. So she was spot on when it comes to that. And there women out there don't get
And
along with moms.
we have to talk about that. That
Right.
mom took out the hurt and pain that daddy didn't stay on the child. So we do. I'm not disagreeing with that woman. What I'm saying is she needs to heal from what's hurting her because that lady tells her story all the time. She says stuff like, "Oh, her dad this." She starts off saying good things, but then she tells her truth in it. So she needs to just be honest with herself.
Yeah, Mr. Lyon said I only asked because people be on the foolery these days, and I'm a step. Yeah, nowadays it isn't till death do you part. And Mama said it's in there. All right, y'all, I gotta hop off, but
I
healing
love
her.
you.
Love you as always. Thank you guys. We're back
Okay,
at it
baby.
tomorrow, a whole
That's
hour.
what the
So
panel should be about. Us healing in peace with one another.
yes,
She has valid points, but we need to heal it all.
absolutely. So we're back at it tomorrow. I love y'all. So bye.
Peace and blessings.